Hey YouTube, Satoshi Matrix here yet again, bringing you another video. Recently here on my YouTube channel I reached 300 subscribers, so for everyone who has subscribed to my YouTube channel I just want to say thank you very much. One of the reasons why I haven't been really posting that many new videos is because I've been focusing mainly on my gaming blog, which you can find at www.satoshimatrix.wordpress.com. There you'll find all sorts of retro gaming reviews, tutorials, editorials, and lots of other important sounding words. So yeah, for my 300 subscribers, I just wanted to give a new video just as a little bonus gift. So this video, I will be talking about a new Famiclone I just recently acquired. And I acquired it actually for free, because I just found it in a parking lot, believe it or not. This clone is, dun 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 dun, the Power Joy 3. Oh boy. This thing, as you can tell, is modeled after an N64 controller. On top of it says Super Joystick TV Game, and then Super Joy 3. This is a clone that's built into the controller, where the cartridge port is in the back of it. It's 60-pin Famicom port, not a 72-pin NES port, so if you want to play NES games on this, you need to put in an adapter. So this is actually the Player 1 controller. On the top of it, you see there's a DB9 port for Player 2. The Player 2 controller is shaped like a Sega Genesis for some reason. The 3-button Sega Genesis, even though this one has 6 buttons. So I really don't know why there's these buttons here. I guess they're start and select, and I don't know. I haven't figured out really, but in the middle here there would be a joystick attachment where you could play it with a joystick first, I guess, but as you can tell, this thing is a piece of junk. So yeah, it's a DB9 Famicom controller, which will only work with Famiclones. Won't work on a Sega Genesis, won't work with anything else. Okay, so let's look at the system itself. The system itself has a reset button, the start and select, the A and B buttons, and it also has Turbo B and Turbo A. The analog stick, where there would be, this is really just decorative. It doesn't do anything. So really from this point down, the controller is just a hunk of plastic. It's on the top of it has 2 AV ports for composite video and mono sound, even though it's red for stereo. But yeah, on the other side is the power switch. Controller can actually be powered through batteries, so this battery pack thing, but really just want to power it through 9-volt DC, the port it came with. So let's turn it on and see what we have. Turn the TV on. One of the nice things about this clone is this clone actually has a built-in multi-cart. Turn it on. Fun time! 76,000 games. I somehow doubt that. More like this game, this controller really has about 80 games built in. Most of them are like just blatant lies. Like, well, Contra's there. That's Aladdin 3, which is a crappy game. World Soccer is just Nintendo Soccer. King of Fighters is Yi Air Kung Fu. Tekken is boy, what is that? That is that other game that's starts with a K. I can't think of what it's called. Very similar to Prince of Persia. I'll put in an annotation for the full name. Anyway, the game goes on. You can see it's got a whole bunch of games, you know. But and then they repeat, you know. Of course, you can go all the way to 76,000, which is Devil World. Launch that. Or you can go to the controller, just press the reset button, and it says fun time. Not really. This is just a crappy multi-cart. So yeah, let's talk about the NOAX performance on this thing. If I go to Mario Bros, you'll be able to hear the Famiclone's crappy audio. Reset. That here is Super Mario SQW. That would be just Super Mario Brothers. Listen. I've never seen a clone that quite does this. The audio is screwed up, but the coin sound effect is right. Yeah, so there's the built-in games. Let's turn it off, and let's try an actual Famicom game. You go grab Rock Band 2 here. Flip the controller over, take the cartridge, put it in the bottom, and yeah, this is as awkward as it probably looks. Famicom cartridges will shake around, and if they shake around, they'll glitch out and won't work, so this is not really a great design. But let's turn it on and see what we get. I have to be very still with the controller. Rock Band 2. Let's go Rock Band. Now, Airman's theme here is very unusual. I don't know if my camera will be able to pick it up, but in real life, it sounds like there's an echo playing with Airman's theme. It's like the NSF is playing twice. Let's see what happens. Once again, I can fire normally. Turbo fire. But just listen to this music. I hope my camera will pick that up, hopefully. There's a weird delay, so let's turn it off. And let's try something else. How about classic Mario 3? Put in Mario 3, backwards of course. The thing, turn it on. Just like before, the coin sound effects are correct. Alright, let's move on. What I want to show you is, yes, you can, with an adapter, play NES games. So what do I have in here? I have Power Blade, which is one of my favorite NES games. Let's put this monstrosity into it. Yeah, that looks comfortable. Click power, press start, choose normal, Nova. He's not Arnold Schwarzenegger. Let's go to Sector 3 and listen to the music. kind of a little bit better than the generation next, but it's not nearly what it should be. It's not nearly as good as the real hardware. But still, considering I'm playing the NOAC out of a controller, shaped like an N64 controller no less, it's still kind of neat. Let's listen to my favorite part. Alright, let's turn that off. Get that out? Yep, I can. Okay. Another game with an awesome title screen music. Skate or Die 2. Let's see how Skate or Die 2's title screen music sounds on the Power Joy 3. Plug that in. Backwards. Yep, that's right. And into the clone. Oh. There we go. Into the clone. And on. Now here's one of the critical flaws. I'm just going to slightly move it. Yeah, see it? Turns off. Finally, I want to end this video with something I found shocking. So, the general incompatibilities with this clone are the ones you'd think: Castlevania 2 or Castlevania 3, I should say, Gem Fighter, or any of the other MMC5 games. A lot of Tengen games such as Rolling Thunder, Alien Syndrome, Afterburner. Those don't work correctly. Rad Racer 2 doesn't work. The list goes on and on. I could just put in a list right here where all the games that don't work. It's crazy, this thing's incompatibility list. But one thing that actually does work that I was just mind blown over. Yeah, that's right. The Power Pack works on the Power Joy 3. And it's time to prove it. Plug that in. Okay. That's set in correctly. There it is. Now it is. Plug that in. A little hard to do one-handed. Okay. There's the Power Pack. I hear this feedback. Even despite it, there's the Power Pack running on the Power Joy 3. This is the only NOAC I know of that will actually run the Power Pack. Most just will outright refuse. So yeah, let's load Super Mario Brothers. There's Super Mario Brothers. Loading game. There it is. Not a trick. But yeah, turn it off. So in conclusion, this thing, it's not a very good clone, but it's a really surprising clone that will actually run the Power Pack. One thing I can say is it will only run certain Power Pack games. I've tried Donkey Kong, Ice Climber, Balloon Fight, Mario Brothers, and a few others. They work perfectly, but some more advanced games, like even Mario Brothers 2, the North American one, doesn't work on the Power Pack. My guess is maybe just it's not wired correctly or something, but yeah. Anyway, YouTube, that'll be it for now. So until next time, take care.